Hey, Teachable Spirits. My name is Pam, and I give pep talks. Not TED Talks, but pep talks. And today is day 35 of 100 days of posting, all in a row, the last 100 days of 2024. All right, so for today's pep talk, I am going to give you the 2 things that you need to be successful at anything. At least that's in my opinion, from my observations. The first thing you need is a strong work ethic. Hard work can overcome so many things. Show up on time, be prepared. That means having everything that you need. You need to have certain supplies to do your work. If you're a student, you need to have your books, your notebooks, your pencils sharpened. If you are going to a job, you have all of the right things that you need. You're wearing the right things. You've got all of your equipment that you need. You show up on time. Being prepared also means that you have gotten enough sleep so that you're awake and focused. Work ethic is using your time wisely and being responsible and trustworthy. You have self-discipline. Work ethic can overcome so much. I work with kids who have dyslexia, and even the ones who are profoundly dyslexic can overcome so much through hard work. That really makes the difference. I want to share a few quotes with you that just really encapsulate the difference that hard work, that work ethic can make. The first quote is from Maria Bartiromo. She's an American journalist and author. You may have seen her on the news. My biggest attribute to any success that I have had is hard work. There really is no substitute for working hard. I agree. There is no substitute for working hard. Another person you might have seen on TV is Mike Rowe. He's an American TV host and narrator. You might have seen him on Dirty Jobs. He says, work ethic is important because unlike intelligence, athleticism, charisma, or any natural attribute, it's a choice. There you go. It's a choice. It can overcome so much. So many times when I'm working with students, they have this passive attitude where they just want me to, maybe open up their head and put the information in. If only it was so easy. But I really like this quote from James 4:8 in the Bible that gives us this, really encapsulates how we do something and we get something in return. We make an effort and we actually get something from it. Okay? So it says, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. Another way that you could think about drawing near to God would be to embrace God. So you are putting forth the effort to draw near to him, to embrace what he is offering. And in return, he is going to draw near to you. He's standing there waiting for you. I'm sitting there with my student, holding this information, trying to give it to them. And they have to receive it. They have to take it. They have to internalize it. They have to do the work to learn it. And that's how God is with us. We draw near to him. He's offering everything to us, and we have to embrace it. We have to go close to him. And he's gonna be right there close to us. So it's like a principle that we see both in the Bible and in real life and so many things. The other thing that you have to have besides work ethic is a good attitude. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Attitude is everything. Having a good attitude, having an open mind, reacting to mistakes with an attitude of learning, seeing mistakes as opportunities. On the flip side, having a bad attitude closes the mind off. It makes it nearly impossible to learn. If my students have a bad attitude, it is very difficult to help them. And if you have a defeatist attitude in life, it is going to be very difficult for you to succeed and to make improvements. So I would encourage you to flip that attitude around. When something bad happens, see it as a learning experience. Try to stay positive. I know that it is really difficult, but try as soon as you can when something bad happens to see the good in it, to flip it around. Well, at least this didn't happen. Well, how can we use this? Try not to have a defeatist attitude. I'm too blank, or I will never blank. If you think you're too whatever, you probably are. If you think you will never whatever, then you probably won't. So I would just challenge you, and drop some things in the comments. I'm gonna give you some things to think about here. I want you to think about, what kind of work ethic do you have? Are you a hard worker? Are you willing to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes? How's your attitude? Do you have a good attitude? Do you have a positive attitude? When something bad happens, do you try to flip it around? Or does it totally knock you out? Do you tend to live down in the dumps? So I have observed these attributes in both students, young people and adults. And the ones who have succeeded, who have overcome great difficulties, are the ones who have these two things. They work hard and they have a good attitude. It doesn't matter where they started. If they have those two things, they're going to be fine. I always say, I don't care what their grades are. How is their work attitude? How is their work attitude? Yeah, pretty much. What is their work ethic and how is their attitude? And really, those two things can be summed up with one word, which brings me to my last quote. This is from Albert Einstein. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Ooh. Weakness of character. So really, those two things that I've been talking about today could really come down to just one thing, right? Character. Character. It's one thing to be told that you have a bad attitude, or that you're not a hard worker, or that you don't have good work ethic. You need to work on your work ethic. But I feel like character is something that's really deep inside of you. So it's something to examine about ourselves, right? What kind of character do we have? Do we have strong character? Something to think about. I'm really thinking about this. I try to practice these things. I try to have a strong work ethic and a good attitude. Now, I'm human. I'm not perfect. I do try. I do try. And I feel like I learned it from my parents. My dad was known for having good character. He still does. He's still living. At work. He was honored, by his work. That his customers talked about his good character. When his dad passed away, at his funeral, several people brought up his work ethic. He was a hard worker. And so I know that I was taught to have a strong work ethic. And a positive attitude. I don't remember being taught that much about attitude. I think it came kind of natural for me, but it is a choice. It is a choice. And something that I have worked on all of this. But I would love to hear in the comments if you feel like you have a strong work ethic and or a good attitude. Where did they come from? Do you feel like you were born with them? Nature? Or do you feel like you were taught to have a good work ethic? Nurture. Were you taught by teachers? By parents? By some other role model? Was it explicitly taught, or did you learn by their example? Maybe you did not have good examples in your life, and but you've learned through YouTube videos. Maybe you just had like this inner spark within you that you just kind of knew these things and you got encouragement through watching YouTube videos. I would be interested to know, do you feel like you have a good work ethic and good attitude? If so, how did you get it? If you feel like it's something that you need to work on, drop that in there too, and I will be cheering you on. I would love to hear it. Put a stake in the ground. I need to work on whatever. So I want to thank you for coming to my pep talk today. Today was day 35, and I looked at my subscriber count right after I got on here. I am standing at 80 subscribers. That's amazing. I can't believe it. But what's really amazing is that most of you who are watching are not subscribers. So go ahead, and if you got something from this video, I want you to click that subscribe button. And if this was helpful to you, I want you to click the like button, because that would be a huge encouragement to me. We are now going to practice a few habits. I do this at the end of all of my 100 videos. I'm planning on continuing it through all the 100 videos that I'm doing in a row. And if you are not interested in that, then I appreciate you watching this far, and I will see you next time. Make sure to subscribe. But if you would like to join me for the habits, awesome. Let's do it. First, we're going to breathe 3 times. So we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. Here we go. Okay, I have my water here. I put a lid on it. Did you guys know that you can, other lids fit on mason jars? Try them. This is a lid from, I think, mayonnaise. So try them. This fits perfectly and it matches. Isn't that cool? So anyways, we've got leaves falling, we got bugs. It's 79 degrees right now. Gorgeous fall day. Although the clouds have started to roll in. I think it's supposed to cool off. But anyways, I didn't want anything falling in my water as I was talking. So, if you need to go get some water and join me, go. Ready? Here we go. Okay, yay. All right, lastly, gratitude. So we're making a chain with links of things that I am thankful for. And today I wanted to say that I am thankful for my students, because they really are the ones who have taught me the difference, like what makes the difference for success. Because I have had some students with great struggles who have taken years to overcome them. And they will probably have those types of struggles their whole life, but they are gifted in other ways other than academically. But they are such hard workers. Oh my goodness, they work so hard when they're with me. And I have others, not so much. The hard workers, I don't worry about them. I don't care what their grades are, but they're going to be fine in life because they're going to work hard at whatever they do. They're not going to starve. And you know what? They'll probably be very successful. I'm telling you, hard work, that work ethic, and a good attitude make all the difference. Think about it. Leave me a comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.